this is my problem. I keep on talking to myself as if I am the professional, and I am not a therapist. I am not a therapist, and I need to convince myself that I am not, because it's dangerous when I try to encourage myself sometimes, and then we go down the rabbit hole of dark thoughts and it just gets crazy. And you're probably saying, why has he not seen the therapist yet? Does he even want to be better? Well, let me tell you something. The therapist is booked and busy. I still have to wait. I don't know. I don't remember when exactly my date is, but it's sometime in the first part of October. And it's still early. It's still early. Goodness, just hold on. Let's just hold on and wait. I'm going to see this stranger and tell her about my thoughts and stuff so that she can get paid. Because why not? Why not capitalize off of the mentally unstable? It's a job description and you can do it. It's not illegal. So do it. Anyways, yeah, I believe that's my problem. I keep on referring to myself and I am not a good reference. That's the issue. I am not a good reference. Come on, that's definitely the issue. I keep on referring to myself and I don't believe that I'm a good reference. I don't have it all together. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and it bothers me. It bothers me sometimes, as much as I try to be chill and just take life for what it is, or at least try to take life for what it is. It really bothers me. And then at the end of the day too, when I look at where I am and say, oh shit, oh, here I go with the cursing again. Here I go with you guys want to hear when I'm just like rolling out the Jamaican curse words. Ooh, love to say those, but I'm not going to say them on the podcast or anything. I'm not going to say them. Let's keep it PG friendly or whatever they say on TV. I don't know these days because I haven't been watching much TV or listening to the news or being on social media. Like most of the news that I'm getting right now, it would come from family or friends in the group chats and be like, oh, hey, this is what's happening. Like the other day I found out about this young lady. I'm honestly not sure if she died, but I think she just turned 21 and she had like a couple shots, not a couple, but she had like 21 shots of white rum, and they're saying that she died allegedly. I don't know, because I didn't follow up the story. I know it's sad. If it really happened, that's like super sad, but I haven't really been in touch with social media. I'm just trying to breeze myself from the socials and remain low key forever. I'm just doing this because I know that people aren't really going to flock to this kind of content. So it's just like, okay, cool, we can do this. And I know that I can build a rapport with like maybe 10 people so I don't have to be so lonely all the time. My goodness. Woohoo! I'm kidding. Well, I still try to be lonely. As I said earlier, and I think I said it on the previous podcast, I haven't really been speaking to like a lot of people because it can get overwhelming. But just to give you guys an update, and I don't even know why I'm giving people update. I keep on believing that I'm more important than I actually am sometimes. And I think it's just like this weird way of believing I'm a pop star, but I'm not. I'm really just a boring individual like most people. So yeah, one for humanity and zero for the gods. That's if you believe in multiple gods. This is not a religious podcast, by the way. But anyways, where was I really going with this podcast? We never know. We just come here and listen to whatever blurb falls out of my brain, and then we run with it as if it's comedy or as if it's motivation or something. And as I said in the previous podcast, this is season 2 of Bwoizy Unhinged. Welcome to the monologue. Um, I'm not here to I'm not here to motivate. I'm not here to encourage. I'm not here to entertain. I'm literally just here for now. I'm just existing, and I believe and I accept that existing is enough, because I was not given a instruction manual on how to live this life, on what to do. Everything is basically made up, and I am playing by ear. I am playing by ear. So let's just exist. Let's take a couple seconds to just exist. Is that okay? Can I get an amen? I said amen in my own mind. If you didn't say amen, that's fine. So yeah, and right now I'm just existing. I still haven't gotten the therapy yet, and you're probably saying, why hasn't he gotten the therapy? Well, I have to wait. I have to wait on the therapist to be able to see me. Told you, a lot of people are going through it, and the therapist is booked and busy. She's making her coins because people are a little bit off in the head, and they need somebody to turn to, a stranger who they can just spit everything out to. Not literally spit. Don't spit on people. That's disgusting and disrespectful. But they can spew words, thoughts, ideologies, things that are running around in their minds. They want to share that so that it doesn't feel as heavy. Somebody to lighten the load. So that's why I'm going to get the therapy, and pay her the money that she is worth, because that's what you do. You make a living off of everything, really. You make a living off of, and it's not just mental illness. You make a living off of all sorts of illness. You have the diabetes, the people who don't eat too much food. What you call them? What you call the people? The people with eating disorders, the people with also, well, people make money off of all sorts of diseases, really. So it's just like a thing. So let's not bash therapists. Let's love them. All right? Let's love our therapists. Even though technically I don't have one just yet. Because what if I go there and I don't like her? Like, what if she rubbed me the wrong way? Or I just don't trust. Well, really and truly, I don't trust anybody. I actually don't trust anybody. I don't even trust myself. Sometimes I don't even like myself. So I don't even know how the trust issues go there. But I don't trust anybody. So I don't know if I'm going to even like this therapist lady. But I'm willing to go and do what needs to be done, put in the work, so that I can learn how to really just deal with life. Because I'm not a one-off case. A lot of people are going through what I'm going through, and a lot of them just have to deal with it. They just have to deal with it, and they're dealing with it. So I'm not special. I'm not different from anybody else. I'm just a person who, I would say, right now is like very, very weak, and I could really use the strength. I identify that I can really use a revamping of my thoughts, a revamping of my actions, a revamping of my whole life. Or maybe we just need to cut it, like cut the camera and just like do something else. But we just have to go with the flow, we just have to exist until we, I was about to say until we exist no more. But you know what? Let me just chill with the dark humor stuff. We're actually going to get help to do whatever. But you know what? This doesn't have to be sad and gloomy. I know that a lot of you listening are also sad and gloomy, but we don't have to dwell in the sad. And wait, hold on. Am I encouraging you? Like, screw? No, I don't want to be. No, I don't want to say screw as in screwdriver. That, we're not encouraging. We're not into the encouraging thing. We're not encouraging nobody. Like, encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. And even me telling you to encourage yourself, that's not encouragement. All right? It's not encouragement. Goodness, I need to go to the bathroom and pee. So I'm going to just end this podcast right here. You just sat and listened to another episode, another monologue of Bwoizy Unhinged, where I literally just came and and offloaded my thoughts. Now I'm going to go and pee.